Collective, hello and welcome. In today's reading, we'll be tapping into the current energies to look at various topics as it relates to you and the current energies surrounding you in love, money, career, life, and everything in between. So sit back, enjoy this reading. This is definitely a oldie but goodie. And if you're new here, welcome. Just to give you guys an update, I'm back at home. As you guys can see, I'm back in my comfort zone. I am still recovering. I'm still trying to get better. But as you guys can see, my arms look great. They're still swollen. I'm still getting better. But I'm so glad to be back home. I just got back home today. And I know it's been a couple of days since I've gone live. And for a lot of you, some of my subscribers have probably been worried like, what's going on with Mika? She's usually posting just about every single day. Well, if you're one of those people out of the loop, I've been hiatus for about a week or so, recovering from a surgical procedure on my arms, and I'm doing a lot better. I'm still again in recovery, but if you go ahead and decide to book a personal reading, I'm here to do it. So, no delays on readings. All readings are going to be back on schedule. All of my regular readings that I do on the channel will be back on the regular scheduled program. So tomorrow you definitely can be looking forward to seeing everything kind of coming back like we usually do it. And for all of you watching live, thank you so much for coming on live. Last minute decided to come on do this one. Don't hesitate to say hello, like these beautiful souls here. We have Fame Frenzy who's live. Hey, Fame Frenzy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being our mod today. Just Chammy, our amazing, beautiful Soul Tribe member. Also, Miss Ruby. Hey, Ruby, how you doing? And I see we have Tanny in the building, Trin, and all the other people trickling in. Queen Libra. Hey, everybody. Good to see you guys all here. So let's give you the rundown. I'm gonna give you the rundown of how this works. We're going to touch on various topics, okay? We're going to first look at general messages from Spirit. So I'm going to ask Spirit using an oracle deck, what are the messages you need to know right now in this moment? Then from there, we're going to look at the person on your mind. So we'll take a moment to pause, and I'm going to meditate on your energy and tell you all about the person on your mind. What is their true feelings and intentions for you right now in this moment? Then from there, we'll look at your dreaded ex, right? Their feelings and future actions. We'll also look at who is coming towards you next in love. I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited about that one. We'll also do new person. So those of you connecting to someone new, we're going to see today what is that new person's true and honest feelings for you right now in this moment. We'll also see what do people secretly think of you. Yeah, we're going to see what when people turn their back or when people, you know, step away, we're going to see what do people secretly think of you. Okay. That's going to be a fun one. Hey Shaquan, how you doing, girl? Thank you so much for the flow state. Woohoo. Hey Cassandra, how you doing, girl? Then from there we'll do your children. So anybody have kids? Does anybody have any children out there? So if you have any little ones or grown ones, anybody moms or dads watching, we're gonna see what are your kids secretly thinking about you. All right, yeah, let's see what those kids are thinking about you. All right, I got a couple of parents out there. Tanny is a mom. That'll be fun. Then from there, we're gonna look at the next major life change. Next major life change. We'll also look at your pet. We got to look at pets, y'all. We got to see what does your pet secretly think and feel about you. That's going to be fun. And of course, last but not least, money and career. because I got some of you guys out there that say, Mika, we gotta know about money and career. Can we get some topics on money and career? Okay, let's step away from love for a little bit. All right. So we're not going to totally step away from love, but we are going to address all of those different topics today. So these topics are going to be so much fun. This is one of my favorite collective readings to do. It is a collective reading. So keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, if you're watching this reading live and you're excited about these messages, I want you guys to give me a red heart in the chat. Give me a red heart. Or you know what, better yet, what part of the reading are you most excited about? So first, give me a red heart if you're excited. Let's start there just to see if you guys are excited as I. I love this reading. This is actually my favorite collective reading to do. It's one of my favorite, but it's so many topics and it takes a lot of time for me to do it. But it's one of those that I think a lot of my subscribers really enjoy when I do it. Okay. So let me ask you this. A lot of you guys are enjoying it. Yay. And if you're just now getting here, by the way, we just started the live. We have not started the reading. So you're just right on time. You guys are right on time. So let me ask you this. What topic are you most excited about hearing about? Is it about the person on your mind, your ex, new love, the person coming towards you, what people secretly think about you, what your kids secretly think and feel about you, major life change, your pet secrets, thoughts and feelings, or money and career? Let's see. What are you most excited to hear about? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Hey, Najee, how you doing? Okay. Now, Kat, I'm like Kat. I want to know, what do people secretly think about me? I'm just like Kat. I'm like, I really want to know that, but I don't do a full reading on that one, Kat, because a lot of people probably don't care about that one. All right. Cornbread says money, Mika. I'm really excited about money. Kids says next major life change. Tanny is really excited about the kids. Yeah, okay. Jennifer wants to know about the person on her mind. She's like, listen, I got somebody, Mika, on my mind right now. I got to know what's going on with them. Okay. Chandra wants to know about her kids. What her kids secretly think about her. That's fun. It's so much fun. This reading is so exciting. So, we have so much in store, guys. You got to hang out with us tonight. We're going to go through all these different topics. If by any chance you have to step away for a little moment, no worries, because every single topic will be time stamped for you to come back and watch the reading later. So, if you're watching live, goody goody, you came in just in time. But if you can't stay the whole time, come back and watch this. Save this video though. Save this video. All right. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, Crystal, just visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Okay. All personal readings are up and well on my website. Okay. So that's the link right there, Crystal, if you would like a reading. Okay, guys, let's do it. Are y'all ready? If you're ready, go ahead and type ready into the chat. I need some interaction, y'all. I haven't talked to y'all in a week now. Come on, act like you're excited to see me. If you're ready, go ahead and type ready into the chat. We're back at it. I'm in my element. I got my microphone. I feel important again. I got smaller arms. Woo! Come on, y'all. Ready, 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 ready. Let's do it. All right. So, the first topic is going to be general messages from spirit. We're going to use oracle cards and tarot cards to deliver you what it is spirit needs you to know right now in this moment. All right, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective watching this reading live or the recording. What does the collective need to know right now in this moment? What general message does the collective need to know? It says, if you find yourself collective, constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it's a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. So I'm getting either today, recently, or in the near future, you're going to start noticing repeated numbers. I know today I've seen 1111, 444. I've seen a lot of different numbers reoccurring. All right. Right now on the clock, I just saw 1111. And then when I said that, you see how that works? That was freaky. But that is an indication from your spirit guides. And it's saying that beautiful things are about to happen to you. So this is a sign from spirit to say, pay close attention. Pay close attention to reoccurring numbers, words. I know sometimes, spiritually speaking, I may be out and about at a store and I may hear a certain word, or and then I'm driving and I may see a sign that says that certain word. Pay attention to repetitive, um, reoccurring things that are happening. That is a sign from the universe. Okay. Let's get some tarot to see what that sign could be kind of about. What does that mean for the collective spirit? King of Pentacles. A lot of you guys may not realize this, but some of you guys are on the path of success, like financial success, abundance, more financial freedom and stability. Yeah. So this is like spirit saying whatever you're focusing on, a lot of you guys, if you resonate with this, you may be like heavily focusing on your finances, your career, your stability, your goals. Spirit says keep that up. Things are working out in your favor. It may not happen in the time that you expect it to happen as far as like reaching that number or reaching that goal, but it's occurring. Yeah, it's getting you to your goal, 10 of cups. You're going you're going to set yourself financially free. So somebody out there, and let me know if this is your reading, I want you to put a red heart in the chat. If you feel like you've been focusing on your career, your money, your stability, your financial goals lately, and it's just been like laser focused, like that's been more of a priority in your life than anything else. Maybe, you may have put your love life on the back burner and you're just like, okay, I gotta I gotta get this extra job, or I gotta look for another job, or I gotta get my money up, or I'm just not happy where I am. So spirit is saying you're on the right track. And these numbers that you're gonna see is gonna be very much confirmation for that. But don't give up. The message is don't give up, because this is saying beautiful things are about to happen to you. So you haven't seen how amazing the outcome of these manifestations and the work ethic and the power and the diligence that you're putting into this project, this goal, this financial thing. It's working out for you though. It is. Some of you guys are really obsessed about this. Like it's become something something that has become like a love-hate relationship. I'm working hard on this thing, Mika, but I'm upset that I'm not getting the results that I want to see today or tomorrow. Spirit saying, don't give up now. Keep working on it. Yeah. Because whatever you're going through in this time, it's like a redemption, recovery, or it's you're just trying to get to a better space. So keep going. Great way to start the reading, right? If you resonate with that, go ahead and put yes into the chat. Yes, yes, yes. All right, we're going to keep this thing going, guys. Next topic is the person on your mind. Ooh. All right. So I need everybody. I see the yeses in the chat. So everybody, a lot of people resonate with that first reading. So this is where I need your energy. Okay. I want you to think of a person right now. Doesn't matter if you're watching this recording or if you're watching live. I want you to think of someone right now. Okay, close your eyes. I want you to see the person, feel them, smell them. For some of y'all, taste them. Ah. But my goal is for you to just really encompass the energy of really feeling who that person is, as if they're really right there in front of you. Okay. All right. Y'all got it? Y'all got the person on your mind? All right. Let's do this. Let's see how this person truly feels about you and what their intentions are. Let's see. So, Spirit, tell me about the collective. The collective currently thinking of someone right now on their mind. Who is this person on their mind? Who is this person? Let's start there. Who is this person? Strength, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be connecting or thinking about a Leo or an Earth sign Capricorn towards Virgo, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm getting all kind of signs, but mostly I'm getting Earth and water. This is someone who is avoiding you. This is someone that you would deem as someone that's not really giving you a solid offer or opportunity, someone that's disconnected from you because they're avoiding you. And because of that, it looks like you're turning away from them. This is a hard thing for this person, though, to run away from you, whoever this person is. They're fighting an internal battle of guilt, shame, lying to themselves that they can just move on from you like nothing is wrong, but something is wrong. Because you don't see this person in a very positive light. Let's look at that. This was somebody that you were supposed to have a family with, someone you thought you can have it all, maybe get married with. Some of you guys could have been married to this person, or you like had an idea in your mind that there was a possibility of you guys having it all, but they broke your trust because they kept pushing you away. They really confused you, collective, because this is also someone that never really truly expressed how they really felt. They were always running, but secretly yearning your love. This is someone who has a lot of deep emotions for you, but they keep the emotions suppressed and they focus on the practical in the 3D, meaning when they're with you, they focus on the benefits at the time when they were with you. What is the benefits of being with the collective versus giving my heart? So it's very much giving like an avoidant type of person. And then with the 6 of Wands in reverse, when they realize that you may have pulled your energy back or not show much interest, this is where they begin to panic. I'm hearing Leo. This could also be someone who is very energetic, like here today, gone tomorrow. They're here, there, everywhere. They're never really settled down. And you just didn't feel chosen. Is this making sense to anybody watching live? You guys are so quiet tonight. My gosh, say something, y'all. Yeah, with the 8 of Wands in reverse, they're definitely holding back from you. That's what I'm getting for sure. So let's see this. Let's ask this. How does this person feel and what is their intentions? Okay, everybody's saying yes, yes, yes. Cassandra says, I'm reflecting, Mika. I'm reflecting. Okay. Now let me know you're alive out there. Let me know. Give me a hint. Send me a smoke signal. Tina says yes, and he's a Leo, Mika. You're right. See, there we go. All right, let's do this, y'all. Let's see. How do they really feel? How does this person really feel about the collective? 10 of Cups. You see? Deep emotion, guys. Deep emotion. High Priestess in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, underneath the deck, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Death card. Yeah, this is not the first time. This is not their first rodeo of you guys being off and on. But every time they pull away, something pulls them right back. You know what I noticed about this person's energy? If this is your reading, because remember, this could definitely be, anybody's reading. This is a collective reading. I'm just reading energy, y'all. Okay. This is someone who has a really hard time, collective, just even being honest with themselves. Like they run from their own truth, their own feelings. You may have noticed that about them. Like, why don't you just keep it real? Like, if you really like me, just like me. Like, why are you running from this? Because they do have a lot of love for you, but they're running. What is this running? This person has a lot of pain from their past. This could be someone with a lot of trauma. So they equate love with pain. Well, what do you mean by that, Mika? If this person were to love you in their eyes, the way they think, is they're opening up the opportunity for you to potentially hurt them, like maybe their parents have hurt them, their family, an ex, people in the past. This is someone that's used to like toxic, low vibrational experiences. Like this is someone that is really used to things going bad. So they almost lost hope on things potentially going good. No matter how good, how pure, how amazing your energy is to them. And they can't deny that. They still deny themselves love because love is pain. So you can't get jiggy with it. It's like fighting a battle, right? You can't force someone to see how amazing this story could be while continuously hurting yourself. So, this person on your mind collective, I can see, does love you, does have emotions for you, does truly want to be with you. But what you have to realize and understand is that no matter how much this person really does love you, they have to be willing to move in love. And love is trust, love is consistent, love is a risk. Love is God first. We may not be able to see God, touch God, feel God, but we trust that God is love. And if we can start trusting in God as love, we can begin to trust in ourselves that we can love too, and we can find love. I think one thing is for sure here, and I think a lot of you watching this could agree with me. You've reached a breaking point where you feel trapped, confused, overwhelmed. You still think about this person. You're still thinking about them today because you're like, Mika, what is going on here? What is this? What is this about? Why does this person treat me like this? Like, what's going on here? Well, it's not you, collective. It's not you. Sometimes we have to step back and we have to look at the person and say, okay, this is who they are, this is their experience, and this is their lens of the world. And so, as their romantic partner, I get to choose if I want to be a part of that experience. Is it a good fit for me? Because the way they're operating right now, that doesn't feel like love. So what is their future actions going to be, spirit, towards the collective if they resonate with this reading? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. They're never going to surrender to this. Or let me say this. They're going to control the narrative over and over again. And this is I'm telling the truth. Those of you watching that resonate with this, I'm not lying because you've been down this rodeo before. You've seen that this is someone that doesn't really change. They say they're going to change, but then the actions don't match the words because they don't have the trust in love. You see? Why? Because they don't trust you. And for some of them, they don't trust themselves. So all they can do is always come running back saying, let's heal this. Let's work on this. Let's get this relationship to a better place. I don't want to lose you, collective. I love you, collective. I want to be with you, collective. I want to change. Well, words sound great, but actions, hear me, actions speak louder, are the evident proof that those words are the truth, are the facts. And that's where a lot of the people that watch this channel know, because I see it right here, that this is not your person. But you still try to figure out the psychology, like what's going on with this person, like why this, why that. So that's what I have for you. For those that resonate with this portion of today's reading, the person on your mind, go ahead and say yes in the chat. Let me see it. Yes, 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 if you resonate. Yes, I agree with you, Kim. People definitely need to heal their mental first. Absolutely. That's an important step. It really is. And that's your childhood trauma, you know, that's those neglect wounds, that's those, any kind of demons that you're battling. We all have a story. We all have things we got to work through. And this is why on the spiritual experience, it's so, so important to make sure that you heal, heal, heal. Heal your mind, your body, your spirit. Protect yourself, collective. Protect your peace. Protect your sacral chakra. Peace. It's okay to say no. It's okay to wait. It's okay to just say, I need time for me. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with being single. Some people think being single is a curse. It's not. Actually, I think it's very healthy. I've met a lot of people in my life. I was talking to a friend today. We were having lunch, and I was just telling her how, looking back on my life, I've encountered so many people, strangers that I've met. And I'm talking about friends, people that have had impact and influence on my life, who have strengthened me, who have educated me, but also those romantically that I've encountered, right? And every single experience, no matter what it is, big or small, means something. Whether it be to lift you up and inspire, to have you sit back and think, to support you in a season, or to try to bring you down and destroy you, right? There's good, there's evil, There's positive, there's negative, right? There's pros, there's cons. There's always different opportunities out here. And every single opportunity I say in my life, as being someone very spiritual, I don't look at experiences more so like, oh, this person is dispensable, whatever. I kind of look at those experiences as lessons and say, okay, through that season that I was with that person, the person that you guys are thinking about, what did you learn from that? Right? It may have not been that person to lift you up and inspire, but it may have been that person to have you recognize something about yourself that you may need to work on, a red flag that you need to not ignore, something you actually like about somebody. There's so many different things you can learn. And when I interact with different clients, I tell them, don't look at that divorce, don't look at that bad experience as, oh, it's all doom and gloom and horrible. No, there's something you can take from that to empower you and inspire you. When I was with my ex-husband for 15 years, 15 years, there was lessons, right? Good, bad, and ugly. I'm be real with you. I'll be transparent. We keep it real on this channel. But I could have been the person going through the divorce saying, "Oh my gosh, my world's over." A lot of you guys go through horrible relationships and feel like, "Oh my gosh, the world's crashing down." No, that just wasn't your person. They were there for a lesson. Spirit put, or God, because I like to use the word God on this channel, God put that person in front of you to reveal to you something very significant about yourself, to help you grow, about other people, right? When you really take back and peel back the layers, that's what those experiences are. And when we look at it for that and we say, okay, all right, God, all right, I know you told me this, you told me that, and I didn't listen. So, yeah, okay, 15 years. You see what I'm saying? So, you got to recognize that when someone reveals you who they are, believe them. And as women, because I got a lot of women that watch this channel, we got to stop being delusional, ladies. A lot of us, you know, want to believe in the dream and the promise and not pay attention to the facts. You want to hold on to the dream and the promise of what he said he's going to do, but he has showed you who he is and what he does and what he about, and you still want to hold on to the dream and the promise. And then you waste valuable years trying to figure out what's going on here. Well, the truth is always there. So now when the truth comes to you, you have to decide, is that a good fit for me or not? And if you're new here, because I got a couple of newbies here, which is really, really cool. What up to the new people? Hey, newbies. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. But if you're new here, do know this: you're not here by accident. You needed to hear this message today. And so I share this with you, and I'm gonna go in detail probably on the membership side on some things because I did some unpacking. during my healing, when I get into a little hermit mode and and my mind is racing with a lot of thoughts, I come up with so many different things. But I just feel pulled to have this conversation with you guys today because there's so many people I walk across and touch and heal and help and support and really try to inspire. But I try to remind them every experience. What did you learn? Every experience. Your parents, your friends, your relationships, some decisions you made. What did you learn? And take that to get you to where you want to get to. And what do you mean? What do you mean, Mika, by that? Well, what I mean is when you reflect, ask yourself, we only got so many days on this place called Earth, all right? We only got so many days, so many hours, so many minutes, so many seconds. How can you make your experience better? What can you do based on those lessons from those failed relationships, those good friendships, the family, the friends? Mika, your girl Mika, all right? Buzzing all these nuggets in your ear. What can you take from all these little things you learn and you digest to get to where you want to be? What goals do you have for yourself? Where do you see yourself for 5 years from now? What do you like to do for fun? Some of you guys can't even answer that. What are some hobbies? Who are you? After my divorce, I had to figure, who am I? Right? These are things. And we learn about ourselves through these experiences and interactions. So if you don't learn anything from today, because I've been hiatus because I've been healing from my surgery. I want you guys to do that. I want y'all to really think about that. And then I want you to come up with a game plan because we already halfway into 2026. Are you where you wanted to be by June 2026? Or are you falling behind? And if you're not where you want to be, what are you going to do about it? Right? What are the practical steps? Do you need to go and get a course? Do you need to get some therapy? Do you need to take some time for yourself to not date? Do you need to go on a diet? Like, what are the goals and what is the next steps? You know what I'm saying? Am I somebody that is consumed with always helping other people to where I don't even have time to do things like Kim, who loves to read and listen to music and ride bikes and draw? You know what I'm saying? So some of you guys are so busy being moms, being dads, going to work, hustle and bustle of doing all the things. And then it's like, wait, I didn't have time to do stuff for me. We only got so many days and so many hours, so many weeks left in this thing called Earth. It's true. So you got to make the most of it. All right, I'm gonna keep the reading going because I can't stay on this live forever, y'all. I got to get off and get some rest because I'm still on my healing journey. Literally, I'm still, I'm still healing. Are y'all still here with me? Are y'all still here with me? All right. So next, we haven't gotten far in this read at all. So if you're just now coming with us, it's basically we just started. All right, we're gonna get to your ex feelings. You like to get your nails done? I do too. Y'all know I love to get my nails done. Look at me. Because I had surgery. I couldn't get my nails done. I appreciate you too, Tanny, and all of you for being here and supporting what I do. My goal on this channel is to uplift the collective. one reading at a time. Inspire, heal, give hope, give purpose, and get you to the next spiritual level, wherever you are, literally in the world, and whatever you're going through. We're in this together. All right. All right, collective, let's do this. Your ex. How many of you guys want to know about the dreaded ex? Does anybody want to know about the dreaded ex? Does anyone want to know about the dreaded ex? Anybody? Maybe got one person that wants to know. They don't want to admit they don't want that they want to know, but yeah. All right, let's try it. Let's see. So with this person, we're going to look at your ex and we're going to see how do they feel and what their future actions are towards you. A lot of y'all saying, nah, Mika, nah. All right, I'm gonna make it quick, y'all. I'll make it quick. Spirit, tell me about the collective's ex. How does the collective's ex feel about the collective right now in this moment? We have the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the Three of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Empress, and then we have the Queen of Swords and the Justice in reverse. You know, this is someone that's having a very difficult time moving on from you. They can't get you off of their mind. This is also someone that's comparing you to someone new that they're entertaining. And they're realizing that they may have found someone that's really not what they want. What is that? Yeah. The Lovers and the Four of Wands in reverse. So they don't feel like this is their soulmate. So why is this hard for them to move on from the collective? Guilt, Justice in reverse, and the Temperance in reverse. You know, they thought it would be easy to just go about their business, let you go, not worry about this relationship. But it looks like to me this is someone that was secretly waiting to hear from you. And I think there's a level of guilt that they may have not taken action sooner or feeling bad for something that they've done to not make things right. It's something like that. Yeah, they're a little taken back that you haven't given them any kind of attention, affection, love whatsoever. So what is our future actions? Four of Cups, the High Priestess in reverse, the Ten of Cups. They're just going to sit back and just wish that you were theirs, wish that they had it all with you, the normal stuff, and think about coming back someday. And the reason why I say someday, because I'm reading for thousands of people. So for them, it may be sooner than later, or it can be much later. But this is someone that's almost like trying to pretend like it's not a big deal, but it really is. Let's ask that. Why are they still thinking about the collective? Because some of you guys will say, "Well, Mika, that's been dead. Why are they still thinking about me?" They feel like you're their property. They feel like no matter how much you and this person get into it or have issues, you guys are always supposed to come back together. But you're kind of preventing that from happening. So it's rubbed them the wrong way. Interesting, right? They could be an air sign, or you could be an air sign, or a fire sign. Air sign Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also has some water sign here, but that's the most energy I'm picking up here. Pisces, a little bit here. Very delusional. I agree, Tanny. Very delusional. So that's the latest on your ex. All right. So now we're going to go into looking into who is coming towards you next in love. Are y'all ready to hear about the next person? Who's coming towards you next in love? Let's see. So, Spirit, tell me about the person coming towards the collective next. Who is coming towards the collective next in love and romance? The collective watching now or later, the live or the recording. Strength, the tower, the page of swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the hermit and the queen of cups in reverse with the five of cups. Okay, so this is someone who could be a Leo, a Scorpio, um, a Virgo, and an Aquarius, Pisces, a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, or you can be any of those signs watching this reading. Whoever's coming towards you is finding it very, very difficult to have the strength to face you. They've been in hermit mode for a while, so this feels like somebody from your past. Let's ask Spirit, is this someone new? Queen of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. No, this is someone that's mad that you are not letting them come back. So they're trying to muster up the strength to come towards you first. You're going to be upset that they're coming back too. You're going to be confused because you're going to say, why are you coming back when you're someone who didn't really want anything serious with me? Are you coming back to cause me more pain? Are you coming back to waste my time? Like, you're going to really sit back and be thinking, like, what's going on here? Well, this person misses you. That's what it is. They wanted to believe that they can move on without you, but deep down, they can't. What about new people? So that's the first portion of this reading. Most of you guys are going to have a past person come back or pop up. What about new people coming towards the collective? Is that possible? For those of you having new people coming towards you, it's not going to be anything significant with the lovers in reverse to the four of cups in reverse. These are going to be connections that are going to be like, we'll see how it goes, but it doesn't go deep. It's not something that's going to be long term. And I think time will reveal this, that this is not your match. This is for those that are single, by the way. Yeah. I think deep down, both you and this person just are not on the same page, or not leading to the same outcome or potential that you want to try to obtain from a suitor. Like, I think a lot of you guys want the real deal, a relationship, something serious. Yeah, this is someone that's going to be giving you the runaround, Two of Pentacles. Well, I got to work, or, you know, I got to see, or, we'll see how this goes. If you're not careful, this is one of those situations where you can potentially be strung along. Okay. Again, this message is for those that are single and are having people come towards you. This is what's coming towards you next. Okay. If you're not talking or dating anybody, you'll have an ex come back, and or this. I know. I know, guys. I know. Okay. But it's just a moment in time. You just keep it going. Just keep it going. So now we're going to talk about the new person. So this is for those who are currently speaking to someone new or have met someone very new recently. We're going to see how do they really feel about you and their intentions. So spirit, tell me about the new person in the collective's energy. So this is those are connected to someone new romantically in love. How does this new person feels about the collective? Ooh, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's still getting over someone from their past. So they're not totally sure about you yet. They're still exploring the possibility of what may potentially happen between you two. This is not someone that I feel like has an answer yet to say, "Oh, I feel like we can run off into the sunset and, have a beautiful love story." This feels like someone that's going to be doing a lot of holding back of information as well as giving. They're going to just kind of keep it very superficial because they don't know if it's worth investing. Right now, they just need a lot of emotional support. This feels like someone that just is kind of like lonely. They happen to meet you, you happen to meet them, you guys are dating, talking, and it's like, okay, let's see where it goes. So they don't know. They don't have an answer for you today. That's why with the Fool here, they're like, it can go either way. Now you with the Ten of Cups in the reverse to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse to the Justice in reverse, you're not feeling it, or you will not be feeling it. Many of you guys will continue to um, explore other opportunities, or you will treat this relationship very casually, meaning you're not going to jump into no relationship with this new person either. You're just going to explore it and just kind of say, we'll see how this thing goes. Um, but I'm just not feeling forever with this person, Mika. Why not? Why isn't the collective feeling this person like that? I think right now, emotionally speaking, you're still healing, and you're still not totally ready for a serious relationship. Like, let's call a spade a spade. You're like, I like the idea of it, but when it comes down to it, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I think I need a little bit more time. So does that make sense? So in other words, you guys are kind of speaking the same language, but in different ways. So I think it's a fair opportunity for both, because both of you guys are not like, Oh yeah, like I'm ready to find my person. Like you guys say that collective, but I think your energy is kind of saying under the conditions that they have to be perfect. And this person's not perfect, so we'll just see how this goes. You're just saying I don't see it all. I don't see it all with this person, Mika. Yeah, I like the attention. I like hanging out with them. Um, we have a great time, but to give my all to this person right now, I don't know. It's kind of a battle. It's a little hard for me right now. And so whoever this new person is, take your time so you're not rushing and you feel confident um, in whatever decision you make moving forward in this connection. All right. I hope that helps someone out there that is dating someone new. It's not all bad. It just feels like both of you guys are still figuring it out. It feels like something very new. Okay. Are these readings resonating with y'all? If it is, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave some comments in the chat. You guys are so quiet tonight. Hey Kendall, how you doing? Next, we are going to look at what do people secretly think of you? What do people secretly think of you? How many of y'all excited about this one? I know I am. I want to know what y'all be secretly thinking about me. I'm just saying. I'll be like, oh, Mika. All right, collective. Let's do it. If you're just now joining us, this is a collective reading, and we're going to timestamp every portion. I'm going over various topics, several different topics on this one video. So be sure you stay tuned. Save this video so you can go back and watch all the different sections of this reading. I'm covering a lot of different things today, a lot of different things. Let's do it. So, Spirit, tell me about the collective. Watching this video live or the recording, what do people generally secretly think about the collective? Like, what do they be saying behind the collective back? What do they secretly think about the collective? Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, the High Priestess. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands, Four of Wands, Temperance. A lot of people think you're very generous. A lot of you guys watching, people notice that you just know what to do to make their day better. So say for example, if you have a friend or a coworker, it's like you come on the scene and you save the day, right? They're like, "Man, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that." I'm also getting that people see you as someone that is genuinely happy, admired, celebrated. You come across very balanced and stable. And it's like, again, I can't emphasize, people feel like you always know the right things to do to help other people. Like you just have this innate nature to, like, if let's just say somebody is like really suffering, you're like, "Oh, I know how to help you," or help them. Sometimes people feel like you don't see how powerful you really are and how much impact you make on others. They see it, but you may not give yourself enough credit. And they also feel like sometimes you're so kind and so giving that you give and you support the wrong people. And sometimes people can take advantage of your kindness. But you just have this natural desire to just want to help people, and people, you don't know how much you really have impact with that. And people see that as such a beautiful thing, but you need to also watch it because people look at you and say, "Man, the collective watching this reading right now, like you collective, you're so kind and you just like really come in right on time to really help me or help like make my life better or help my kids or whatever you do." But at the same time, that very kind nature that you have about yourself, like, you don't acknowledge how important and impactful it is, but also you sometimes don't really cautiously give it to the right people. And people see that because this is what they see. And they're like, okay, if it's a toxic person or someone that's evil, then they're going to take advantage of that and kind of almost, I guess in a sense, kind of use it against you. So kind of be aware of that. And people see that. Yeah. So it leads to a lot of disappointment in your life. And this creates a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. So this may show up in your relationships with like romantic interests who are toxic people or friends that just kind of take advantage of you, or like, you give so much to so many people that you may not give enough to yourself. So yeah, spirit is basically confirming everything I'm saying. Like, you kind of have to learn your limit because people are secretly thinking like you're also an amazing person, but you can't do it all. You have to have limits to it, or you've got to have boundaries is the word. Um, you also have to look out for yourself, and you also have to make sure that you're not hurting yourself in the process by helping others, meaning draining your energy, draining your finances, breaking your own heart, what have you. Okay. Cassandra says on point. Yeah. So this is for a lot of you, collect. This is just a general reading. And I feel that. I feel like as a collective, people that watch my channel, I feel that you guys are just so sweet. You guys are very kind people. And I resonate with this reading too. I have this problem. So yeah, a lot of times you end up investing in the wrong things. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a warning message in a sense, like take your goodness, your kind, your loving nature and make sure you have boundaries and make sure you give it to the right people who reciprocate. All right? So when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your workspace, when it comes to your friendships, don't be so quick to keep giving and pouring into others when they're not pouring into you. Okay. Big lesson. Big lesson for me. Big lesson. Okay. So yeah, I like that. That's a great message. I think a lot of you guys can resonate with that. If you resonate with that portion of the reading, go ahead and drop yes into the chat. Tanny says resonates for me, learning to change. Yeah, Tammy says, yeah, when I became disabled, all those people I helped disappeared. Yeah. That's what spirit is saying. And people see that in you. So got to be careful, guys. Be careful. All right, what do we got next? Children. Woohoo. I think some of you guys want to hear about kids. Kendall says, yes, yes. All right. You guys are some beautiful souls. Yeah, you guys are. That's why I call you guys beautiful souls. And genuinely, deep down, you're here on purpose. We are all like a little soul family that just came together of just beautiful souls. So we're learning this thing together. Right? Okay, so next we're going to talk about kids. How many of you guys have kids? Anybody have kids? Anybody got kids? I think you guys know I have a son. My son, he's going to be I think 16, 17. My one and only son, my baby boy, my only son is going to be 17 next month. 17 on July 7th. So 7 7, lucky 7. And speaking of 7, Angelica says she has 7 kids. Girl, 7 kids. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. That's intense. Tenny has a son, he's 24, and a girl, 13. On Okay, so you have a June baby is coming up. So that's about is that cancer season, June 26th? Cancer baby as well. They're all grown already. Okay. Okay. So you're older, Angelica. Okay, that makes sense. The older generation, let's just say the more wiser and more seasoned viewers. It was, very common back in the day to have quite a bit of children. My mom is one of 9. My mom is one of 9 kids. So, yeah. All right, let's see what our kiddos think of us, guys. Let's see. Marie has a 19, 23, and 39-year-old. Okay. So I have some older viewers here. I like it. I like it. A very mature audience indeed. I agree. Paisley has 2 sons. Wow. 50 and 48. Wow. God bless you. Wow. We're going to call you Mama Paisley. Just like we call Lisa Mama Lisa. Wow. God bless you. And then 7 grands and 2 great grands. Wow, that's amazing. God bless you. That's awesome. Okay, let's do this, guys. Your children. That's a blessing to be able to see all of those different generations, Paisley. That must be just so good to see, especially like when you guys come together, Paisley, to see, your kids, then your grandkids, and then your great grandchildren. I was very close to my great grandchildren. My great grandchildren. What am I talking about? My great grandparents. I would spend a lot of time with them, Paisley, in the summertime. So my great grandparents were very, very close. I'm very, very close to my great grandparents as well. I mean, my grandparents. What am I talking about, y'all? I need a nap. Watch what happens live. So I'm close to both my great and my grand. I am. So it's very special. Those relationships are very special to me. And if you have a good relationship with your grandchildren and your great grandchildren, it's beautiful. Cherish those moments. Take a lot of pictures too. So when they get older, they'll be like, yeah, this is my great grandmama. That's awesome. I know, right? A nap sounds wonderful. I love a nap. I missed nap time today. I didn't get my nap. All right, let's do this, guys. Children, children. So, again, in this section, guys, we're going to talk about your children. We're going to see what does your children secretly think about you and feel about you. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective's children. What does the collective's children secretly think about the collective right now in this moment? We have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I know this sounds very weird for a lot of you guys for me to say this because you're going to be like, what? But some of your kids are missing your love and affection. They're like, does my mama still love me? Does my daddy still love me? I mean, of course y'all do. Come on, I'm a mama too. Come on now. But they're sitting back and they're like, am I still important? Do I still matter? Yeah, they're in deep thought about this. Like, let's see why they thinking that. Why does the children think this? Temperance, Five of Wands. Oh, okay. Temperance, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands in reverse. Do some of you guys tend to get onto your kids about stuff, call them out on some stuff, or have done this in the past? And recently things have been kind of quiet or like peaceful. So they're kind of sitting back and they're like, where's the drama? My mom hasn't gone off on me lately or hasn't gotten on to me like she used to. My dad hasn't gotten on to me like she used to. Like, so they're equating love with weird, like you getting onto them energy, putting them in their place. Like they equate your love to calling them out on their BS. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm taken back. I need clear. Let's clarify more. Let's clarify more. Why? Why, spirit? Why is this their definition of love for their mom or dad watching this read? Because they're watching you and they're just like trying to figure out what's going on with you. Why are you not? Why are you so calm? Why are you so chill? You're just so unbothered. They kind of don't know how you feel. They're kind of waiting for the next time you're going to say something, or the next time you're going to call them out, the next time you're going to tell them they shouldn't have done this, that, or whatever. Let's see, what is this Three of Wands? Yeah, I can't make this up. They're waiting for another tower moment. What is going on? Who is watching my channel? I don't know what's up with you and your kids, but whoever your children are, they're waiting for a moment where things go like they're like, why are we so chill? Why is it mom cussing me out or going off on me because I didn't do X, Y, and Z? Why is dad not getting on to me about this? Do they care? Do they still love me? Now, someone in the chat says that they tell their kids they love them all the time. I do too. And that's not what this is. This is, what is your child's secret thoughts? This is their secret thoughts. I know. I know. I know. I know. We have the 3 of cups and the 10 of swords in reverse with the queen of swords. They look at you as the queen of swords. I'm telling you, some of you, whoever is watching this, you guys are real strict or real mean to them. Who is this? I'm not that person. Oh my gosh. Am I a mean mom? Are you guys a mean mom? Are you guys a mean dad? Who is watching this channel? This is according to the kids. The kids feel like you're being a queen of swords. They're like, listen, you're usually calling us out. You're usually being cold as ice and firm and direct, and you're shutting us down. Something's wrong here. You're not doing that. It's weird, y'all. Okay, that's their thoughts. Let's get to their feelings for you. That's interesting. Okay. Anybody resonate with that? Or feel like that could be their reading? I know you may not know what their secret thoughts are, but that's some hints. I'm getting some very strong, direct parents. Like, rah. How does the children truly feel about the collective? Marie says, yes, it resonates. Yep. Tanny says, yes, my daughter. DP says, yes. How does the children really feel about the collective though? Okay, we have the fool in the reverse, the moon in the reverse, the 2 of pentacles in reverse underneath the deck, the ace of pentacles, and then the page of pentacles. Okay, let me just paint the picture for you what I'm picking up. A lot of your kids feel like, I don't know if they did something recently or if they feel like you should be calling them out on something that they have done recently. If something going on seriously with that for a lot, I don't know whose energy I'm picking up. Your kids has gotten or got sneaky and did I don't care what age they are. They could be young, they could be old, and your response and your reaction may have not been the type of response maybe they have expected. So they feel right now it's a wild card. You are a wild card because if they're going to their friends, they're saying, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm scared what my mama gonna say. I'm scared what my mama gonna do. I'm scared what my daddy gonna say. You know, but they know that you have this way about you, that you don't play games. And I guess that they expect your reaction or your response or your behavior to be a certain way about something that's recently going down or something or something. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I'm reading for thousands of people and you're not doing the thing that they're looking at. So it's almost like they want to just kind of manifest peace. They like the peace, but they're also feeling like they just might need to kind of sit back and just kind of see what you gonna do. Um, because if my mom really does love me, if my dad really does love me, I feel like They're eventually gonna call me out on my crap because I know I'm full of crap, or I probably did something that was probably like out of their lines or boundaries or expectations. And if I don't do anything, maybe like it'll go away, or maybe it'll be chill. I don't know. What is this? This is weird. Y'all got to tell me in the comments what I'm picking up. I don't know how to describe it. It's really a weird energy, but I see it, I feel it, I can taste it, I can touch it. And for some of you, it's a direct incident that has recently happened that they're expecting you to respond or react a certain way, and you're not doing that, and it's throwing them off. Like, what's going on? I thought my mom or my dad was going to do X, Y, and Z. Or I thought my mom was going to say this or do that, right? It's something that's happened, I'm picking up, and you're just not responding in the way, and they're just kind of like a little puppy, like tucking their tails, tucking their tails underneath them, so trying to hide. But then they're like thinking, like, oh my gosh, what's my mom going to say and do, right? Yeah, Tracy said my son cheated on his girlfriend. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that can definitely be something I'm picking up. Yep, yep. Definitely could be something. It could be a lot of different scenarios. That's why I say I can't get direct details because this is a general collective reading. But they do feel like almost like they want to keep the peace with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. It's like friendly, kind. Like I just want to be chill. But this is weird because mom is not saying nothing and doing anything. Dad's not saying anything, doing anything. That's weird, right? Very weird reading, and it feels super specific to maybe like 5 of y'all. So let me know if it's your story. Man, oh man. All right, we're getting down to the last 3 topics of this video. The next topic is your next major life change. So what can you expect as a major life change next? Let's see. So, Spirit, talk about the collective. What is the collective's next major life change that they don't see coming? The Five of Cups, the Devil in the reverse, the Page of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. Some of you guys are going to like be reincarnating your life. What do you mean, Mika? Reincarnate my life. What I mean is, for a lot of you guys, I'm talking about on an emotional tip. So something has triggered you recently emotionally or in the recent past. And whatever this thing is something that was very dark, very toxic, not good for you, but you were hoping that things would turn around for the better. Okay. So this could be a lifestyle, this could be a behavior pattern, this could be a person. And what you're doing is you're learning, right? Page of Swords, you're learning a new path. You're learning a new path, a new way, a new relationship, a new thing. And this is your way to detach yourself from the old toxic and embark in the new healthy. So, yes, exactly. It's kind of like a destiny swap. Yeah, I think you're learning a lot about codependency. Some of you guys were codependent on a person, meaning emotionally codependent. meaning you were at a very weak moment emotionally and you were finding yourself wrapped up in this romantic situation with this toxic person because you wanted and needed love so bad, but you kind of ignored all the red flags because you needed that emotional void filled. And now you're on a journey of realizing, wow, I need to heal that emotional wound. I need to heal that emotional void. For some of you guys, it is an actual addiction. Okay? It's a lifestyle. It's something that was not healthy to you, that you were dependent on, that you felt like you couldn't live without, and it held you back. And you were hoping, of course, things would, I guess, work out with it, and it just didn't. Yeah. It just made you feel worse. So whatever this thing was, it was not the remedy to your problems. It was the downfall to your problems. It made things worse. So then you kind of like created this new path of navigating through what the heck was that, Mika? Okay, I did that. So I need to learn from that and I need to move on from that. I may not have all the answers to the issues that I was going through in that season, but I'm learning because you're showing up as a page of swords. So some of you guys are navigating through finding healthy love. What is healthy love? Some of you guys are finding a healthier lifestyle. I agree, Tanny. It's called a rebirth. That's exactly what it is. And walking away from finding yourself falling into the trap of believing that happiness lies within toxic. Because whatever that was, you thought it was gonna make you happy, but it made you feel very, very low. With the 5 of cups, it was like one of your, like, biggest regrets, like, "Why did I even put myself through that?" Like, today, that's the conversation you're having with yourself. Or in the near future, with the next major life change, you're gonna look back at that and you're gonna say, "Dang, what was I thinking? Why did I put myself through that? I shoulda known better. I shoulda did better," those types of things. And a lot of you guys, I feel like it's love related. Felicia says, yes, walking away from a toxic relationship, having to move 2 hours away and start all over. Yeah. And it sucks though, right? If this is your reading, it feels almost like a rebirth, really, like reincarnating your identity because whatever this thing was, it had you stuck and it broke your heart deeply. Yeah, with the 8 of wands in the reverse, this is something that took you a long time to step away from. So the power lied within you to rise up and to recognize that the behaviors that you were seeing were the truths that you were ignoring. And when you deny yourself the truths, you deny yourself peace and freedom. And there's a lot of people out there that are very lost in the sauce, that are so broken, that are so negative, that are so quick to, sit there and really believe a lie. But I see your next major life change is seeing the truth and learning through those experiences to manifest better. But Page, you see this? Page of Pentacles tells me that this is a new life. This is a new venture for you. Reincarnation, rebirth, what have you. New cycle, cutting the cord, right? to manifest the right type of offer, the right type of opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, solid. Will it happen overnight? Absolutely not. It won't. But I'll tell you this, if you continue to educate yourself and you continue to ground yourself in truth and purpose, and a lot of us find the truth and the purpose in our relationship with God and our spiritual walk, whatever that is for you, then you can never be led down the wrong path. But some of us step away from God, the word, from truth, and we want to create our own narrative, right? Our own worldly views, our own experiences. We don't want to listen to our intuition and what God is telling us. No, stop. This is bad for you. No, this is against what God has told you not to put in your body, not to bring into your sacral space, right? But we're going to do it anyway. And we're going to cause what I call spiritual blockages from our blessings because we have free will to do so. And because I have that free will, I'm going to go choose to walk my own path, create my own narratives, and step away from what the word says I need to be doing, what God says I need to be doing. You see? And then you find out every time it comes back to you because you wanted to live in your own narrative, your own agendas, and step away from what God, your intuition, what the foundation is telling you to do, moral code, compass. For me, the Bible tells you to do, then you're going to find yourself karmic lesson, karmic experiences. Boom, 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 boom. The devil, it's all fun and games until it's no more fun and games. You see what I'm saying? That toxic relationship, oh yeah, they're fun for now, but you go years and years of toxic. Tell me how you feel years and years of toxic. You go living a buck wild lifestyle, keep doing that years and years, and tell me how many kids you got, how many STDs you got, how many baby mamas, baby daddies. You see what I'm saying? Live a life of crime. Let me know how many years you have on this earth or how much time in prison that you got to serve eventually for living a life of crime. There's always free will and there's always karma. So, why do I get this? I'm about to land my plane. Stay with me. I bring up this because you, collective, are going through a spiritual awakening, one like no other, that's going to rock you to your core and make you feel like your life has been ripped from you, underneath you. This is called the dark night of the soul. And what it is, it transforms a life. Think of the Christian walk when you get baptized, right? When you're a born again Christian or when you're Catholic and you go and confess to the priest your sins, you wash it off you. But what does all that mean if you don't continue to walk the righteous life, the righteous path, the correct path? It means nothing. And that's why I say, even though all this sounds great, all this hoopla I'm talking about, it won't lead to that Ace of Pentacles, to that true destiny of happiness and success and abundance and all the things if you don't continue to walk that path. So the change is disconnect, learning, and the revelation is, wow, this is my new life. This is my new identity. And you live by that. And that's when you start seeing blessings. That's when you start seeing your life and all the things change for the better. It takes time, though. It's not something as a page, because a page is the smallest, you know, face card in, we're talking about, the major arcana. So we're talking about face cards. The pages are the apprentice. So you're learning and navigating through this, and that's fine. We all got to start somewhere. So even though this is a great victory run, don't lose momentum now. I just want to throw that out there to you. And I'm here to support you. Y'all know how your girl got you. So if you feel like this is your story and you need help navigating through things, I got personal readings, I got personal coaching, holla at your girl, video calls. I got you because I've been through the dark night of the soul, not once, but twice, probably about 3 or 4 times in my lifetime because I got a hard head and a soft ass and a hard head, my mom would say. Okay. So I had to learn the hard way. I don't want you to learn the hard way. All right. Enough of that, y'all. Let's keep going. But yeah, you got to rise up, collective, and you got to detach from toxic. That's the only way. And we have so much temptation. Ooh, we got so much temptation. We got OnlyFans, we got Cornhub, we got all these different things, these different vices, the different influencers, the different things to get you off the path. It's a distraction. What are you feeding your soul with? What are you feeding your brain and your mind, your body, your spirit? Are you feeding it healing, growth, enlightenment, wisdom? Or are you feeding it trash? Are you bringing the trash into your life? Friends, family. Hell, some of our family is trash. I'm going to call it what it is. Some of our friends are trash. Some of our exes are trash, and they will bring you down and steer you off the path because as humans, we are creatures of habit. So you get around certain people and you're like, well, I've been around these people all my life because I just can't let them go, but they're trash. They live their life in the dark. They're so broken. They're so toxic. They're so, hurt. They're unhealed. They're unhinged. They're buck wild. And we have to learn to draw the line in the sand and say, I love you, family. I love you, friend, but this is my boundary. And for some of those friends and relationships, it's not a boundary anymore. It gets so bad where you have to do a cut ties totally, block and delete in 2026. Block and delete. We blocking and deleting. I say, because I have a heart. Some people don't think Aquariuses have a heart, but I have a heart. Boundary, conversation, and then from there, it's a test. Can we work with this? You don't respect my boundaries. You don't respect my my space, you don't respect, you know, my home, my children, whatever, my peace, deuces. It's horrible to have to do that, but to be honest, sometimes it's necessary because some people will never change. And that's where, as kind, loving, beautiful souls, some of you guys empaths, healers, people pleasers, and fixers, your response always is, but I want to help them. Some of these people need to go to the Lord. They're beyond your help. They beyond Dr. Phil. They beyond Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. They beyond a friend, a foe. They need to seek the Lord. And they need a prayer. And you got to go about your business. I, I don't know I tried. And you can walk away saying, I know without a shadow of a doubt I had to walk away from this abusive relationship. I had to walk away from this toxic friendship. I had to walk away from this toxic relative or put a boundary in place because why? It was not serving my highest good. And if it's not serving my highest good, then there's no purpose for me to be a part of that relationship or experience to keep me held back from my purpose. And my purpose is to get closer to the person that I want to become. That's why I went on this whole sermon and early on and I said, every experience is a lesson. And I said, from every experience, what can you learn from that to become better after that experience, good or bad? Because we only have so much time on this planet. And because we only have so much time on this planet, if we sit back and we keep letting people take time, our precious time, our mental, our physical, our financial years of a raggedy relationship or marriage, we let these people come into our life and rob us of our joy, our peace, our happiness, years when I can be sharing those beautiful, loving moments, those days, those weeks, those years with someone that was adding value to my life. You see what I'm saying? Think about it in perspective. If you are in an abusive or toxic relationship, what harm will it do to you to just be alone? You'll be at so much more peace. Try it. And I say this because I've had half the clients. If you are watching this video right now, there's a recent celebrity buzz right now with Tigger and his wife and all that. And that's why I'm bringing this up because it's kind of hit me. It kind of slapped me in the face. Okay. And I feel like I need to, I really need to talk a little bit about this. If you find yourself in an abusive relationship, I don't care if it's mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, especially if it's mentally or physically, mentally, or emotionally, especially if it's like a romantic relationship, run. If you are not in any immediate danger, you need to exit tomorrow, like yesterday. If you're in immediate danger, you need to start creating your exit plan, because what's happening in those experiences, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier, is something is happening within you, beloved, that is keeping you there. And we have to remove the virus, the person, X person that's doing the harm, so we can get you the help you need, therapy, to reprogram the mind to understand on a deep level what is healthy love. And you got to do that alone. So that toxic virus person doesn't come in to try to convince you to stay, because they will. And for some who are domestic violence survivors, the psychology of why you stay in that is because you grew up witnessing or experiencing a lot of trauma in your childhood. And so, with that, I feel like a lot of you guys really need to understand on a deep level that that's not okay. That what you saw, what you experienced, what you're experiencing is not healthy. And there's actually really good, kind, loving people, just like you are, beloved. There's good, healthy, kind people out there that want to love you the same way you love that broken, toxic, abusive person. You just haven't met them yet. So, my question is this, and you don't have to answer this in the chat. If you feel like that next major life change reading really resonated with you because you found yourself wrapped up or currently wrapped up in a very toxic dynamic, whether it be family, friends, or relationships, what are you going to do about it to detach from toxic? What are you going to do to detach from the devil? And you saw the Page of Swords, which showed education is key, because the human mind is so powerful that once we begin to understand on a deeper level the source of our pain, the causes of why we do what we do, but also understand how to reprogram it to understand what is healthy and what is not, then from there, we can be able to make healthier choices for ourselves. And I know it's going to be boring. Those relationships are not as exciting, but you're going to be safe. You're definitely going to be safe. And you're going to be much happier and at peace. You really will. So I hope that little TED talk, my two TED talks, and I'll timestamp them for you guys who needed to hear that most, really feel moved and inspired. But seriously, if you are in a really bad relationship, dynamic, whatever you're going through right now, and you hear this and you're like Tigga's wife, that situation where you're in a really bad situation, like you need to leave. You don't need to sit back and hope in a dream. That person has showed you the ultimate disrespect by abusing you in whatever way that is. Because love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't hurt. When we love our animals, our pets, we don't hurt them. When we love our friends, we don't hurt them. When we love upon ourselves, we don't try to harm ourselves. But when we have self hatred or when we have hatred for others, we set out to harm. And in those moments, the haters, the narcissists, the sociopaths, the comment warriors that be in the chat, that be running their mouth, don't know what they talking about. Those people, they're going to learn, whether it's now or later, that karma is real. And that everything you do, every action has a reaction. I don't care if it's a positive reaction or a negative reaction. So you put good out, good comes back to you. You put bad out, it's going to come back to you. And it may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. And if you're in that toxic relationship, you may not even see that person get their karma, but they're going to get it. I can guarantee you, baby, they're going to get it. So you don't have to serve them karma and do the things to get back at them. You give it to God, let karma work its course, and just focus on your healing and getting better and getting to a better place. And that's a part of the next major life change I saw in the reading today, and the process, the journey to get to a better space. It's a journey though. Like I said, when I talk about it's not going to happen overnight, I say that it's going to happen over time. And for some people, it may take months, it may take years to get to that ace of pentacles, that perfect opportunity. But if you follow that path of taking the right practical steps, you're going to be blessed and you're going to see your world change for the better. But you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent because this is like I say, creating a new version of you. All right. So we're going to keep this reading going. We're going to keep this reading going. The next portion of the reading is about your pets. Your pets. So if you have any furry babies, I hope that you are excited about this portion of the reading because we're going to be talking about your furry pets. All right, let's do it. Anybody got pets? And it could be a bird, it could be a gerbil, a hamster. I used to have guinea pigs. I used to have guinea pigs. I used to have birds. I used to have cats, dogs. When I actually went to college, I was a pre-vet major. So I love animals. As you can see, as a kid, I had all kind of pets. And right now I just have Duchess. I just got Duchess. She just went to the doggy salon. After my surgery, I was staying at an Airbnb for a week. I had a whole house to myself. It was amazing as I'm recovering from my surgical procedure. And before we got home, I said, Duchess, you definitely need a doggy bath because you up here scooting on the rug, your nails are long, and we've been all in these people's house. So I don't need you to bring anything home. So she has her little PetSmart bandana. I went ahead and got her a special little treat. And then PetSmart gave her like a cute little, when you do the grooming thing, they have the package with the little toy and stuff. It's fun. So if you are like one of those type of pet moms or dads, check it out. PetSmart grooming. It's awesome. All right, let's do it. Oh, Kim, you have 7 dogs and 5 cats. Oh my gosh. So when I do this reading for you, Kim, you're gonna be like, okay, which one is it? It might be all of them though. I don't know. Let's see. So this reading is for those of you who have pets, and we're gonna see what your pets are secretly thinking about you and feeling. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collectives that have pets. The the collective watching live or the recording. What does the collective's pet secretly think about the collective right now in this moment? We have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Death and the Moon in the reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Some of you guys are trying your best to get over someone else, avoid someone else. I'm getting like a third person in this reading. I don't know if this is kind of like an ex of yours, a family member, a relative, someone else that may have been around your pets that they know that you and them are you're trying to move on from. I know that sounds weird. Hey Najee, how you doing? Good to see you, girl. Yeah, and they love this for you because they feel like you're so much more happier, collective, avoiding this person. Like they know this is for the greater good. So I don't know what this is about. Can you tell me a little bit about who the pets are talking about? Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Somebody that was really stressing you out. Somebody that was causing you a lot of like stress, pain, a lot of overwhelming anxiety. For some of you guys, this could be like a relative, a family, friend, or it can actually be a relationship that was really just, I guess your pet just can tell it really bothered you on a deep level. And they were really concerned about you. And they're like so happy to see that you decided to like really avoid this person. So a lot of you guys are like blocking this person, going no contact or something like that. What is that? Yeah. For a lot of you, it's a relationship. The lover's in reverse. Somebody you don't trust anymore. And they're saying that's a good thing. Yay. I don't know. This pet of yours is secretly judging you and giving you good dating advice and saying, "Yay, good. Avoid them. They're a loser. They're a lame." Okay. That's weird. Yeah, don't talk to them. 8 of Wands in reverse. You can't make this stuff up. I think what makes this pet secretly think about this is because they see a more happier side of you. You know, they see you just a little bit more stable or happy. And that's true. I feel like a lot of times pets can feel our energy and they can feel when we're stressed, when we're angry or sad or happy. So that may be a thing. That's funny. So let's see how they feel about you. Let's see how they feel about you. Don't forget, guys, to like the video. I hope you guys are enjoying this very fun marathon read, trying to make up for lost time. I hope you guys are enjoying this variety show. This is I like to call this the variety show read. How does the pets secretly feel about the collective? Okay, Nine of Swords. Okay, Page of Cups in the reverse. And Queen of Okay, it makes them very sad when you become very emotionally unstable. So they kind of like when you're sad, they feel sad. When you feel stressed, it kind of makes them feel stressed. Something like that. Yeah. Because what they notice is that there's less of you that you have to give. You're not present. You're not your normal self. You're not doing the normal things. And they just love to see you being more present, more available, more happy. And I think giving them a little bit more attention, probably. Yeah, there's maybe according to your pet, they felt like it was hard for you to juggle both the responsibilities of your romantic life plus your personal life with your pets or something. Kim says, "Well, he was very jealous of my pets and he didn't like him." Oh, yeah, it's like whoever this person is, guys, I'm telling you, I think your pets really didn't like this person. And they're happy there that you're avoiding them right now. This is for the greater good of your emotional state and mental health. According to your pet, like, good. I'm glad my owner is stabilizing themselves. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. They feel like you really struggled or you are currently struggling to decide how long you want to go no contact. So if a lot of you guys have decided to go no contact, then this may have been like in the beginning. So maybe they realize you were just really struggling with this and they're happy that you're avoiding this person and getting through this as hard as it may be. They're seeing a better side of you. Same message is repeating. So must be a real thing. Interesting. Okay. Last but not least, we've made it to the finish line, guys. We are about to go into your money and career. Money and career. Money and career. Before we close tonight's reading, thank you guys again so much from the bottom of my heart for taking time out of your busy Monday to come and watch me live. As you guys know, please be patient with me. I'm still recovering from my surgical procedure that I had last Monday. It's only been 7 days out of surgery. And so I'm still getting well, but I'm getting stronger every day. Thank you again to all of the kind words, all the encouraging messages, emails, and all of the little messages in between on the lives and such. I thank you guys so much for your patience. Do know that I've opened up my website, normal business. So if you want to book a personal reading, I'll be able to give you your personal reading right back to you as soon as possible. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling good enough to be able to do that. And I can pace myself because, as you guys know, I'm a school teacher by trade on my day job, and I'm off for the summer. So I have enough time to rest and be able to come and do personal readings as well as these readings. But again, I'm pacing myself. So be patient with me. There may be some days, of course, where I need to get a little bit more rest, but understand that this is a healing journey for me. And again, thank you so much for the support. It means the world to me. Like, you guys don't have to still be subscribed here. But you guys still are. So it means everything to me. And thank you to all of the several people who booked personal readings last week. My gosh. I'm like, listen, y'all, did you not read my website? I may not get this stuff back to you, but through the strength of the Lord, I'm able to have my strength back and get those readings out to you guys last week. So thank you to those who booked personal sessions with me. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you guys are still showing up. Truly, you still want to hear me talk because you know your girl loves to talk. Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. She says you look so beautiful. Thank you, girl. Zelda says, no, seriously, Mika, so happy to see you. Please keep taking care of yourself. We'll be fine. Blessed. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try. No, I'm going to take care of myself. But I do need to have boundaries for myself. So, Zelda, you're right. I really do need to have boundaries for myself. and pace myself because I still have stitches. I have stitches all in me, in my back, in my arms, and in my armpits. So I'm still very medically fragile. Um, and so my arms are not healed, but I'm still doing my tarot because I'm a hard-headed Aquarius, okay? um, and it gives me something to do. So I really do enjoy. Y'all know I love and enjoy doing my tarot and connecting with you all and giving these messages and all the things. So, yes, Zelda, I will make sure I take care of myself, but I'm still showing up for y'all. I'm still doing it, even if I got to do like little collective readings in between. We doing it. We doing it, y'all. We doing it. When I get strong enough, we'll do all signs, but all signs just takes up a lot of my energy and my time. So I just may do like individual signs or collective readings where they're just a little shorter for you guys. So I'm just not overexerting myself because I really do feel like I need to, not overdo it. I really don't need to. Okay. I don't want to hurt myself. All right, let's go to the last portion. Thank you so much, Lady Lorraine. Thank you. Lady Lori, I'm sorry, I said Lorraine. Thank you, Lady Lori, for the 199. Thank you so much. She says speedy recovery. Thank you. Listen, I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it because I'm tired. I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of feeling like this. It's not fun. All right, let's do this. Money and career, y'all. So, Spirit, tell me about the collectives, money and career. What can the collective expect in their money and career in the near future? Look at this, Empress. Well, that's the reading. We have Empress. That's great, y'all. Empress. Page of Cups, the Tower in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. And I was picking this up in the general messages from Spirit reading we did earlier. A lot of you guys are putting a lot of time, effort, and energy into your money and career, or focusing on your self improvement and self goals. And because of this, you guys are increasing your frequency and avoiding a lot of disasters in the financial space. So I feel like a lot of you guys may notice a little glow up, a little bit of money in your pocket, or a little bit of more sense of relief, like, oh, I can breathe a little, right? We're not stressed like we were financially pressed and stressed. It's making things go a little smoother for you in your financial space. Yeah. And it's your determination that's getting you through. So if you missed that reading, go back and watch it. Everything's going to be timestamped, by the way. So y'all come back and watch this video. But the general message was saying this: you're on the right track, keep going, stay focused on this goal that you're going to because you're going to get to it. You see it, you can taste it, you can feel it, right? You just have to keep working at it. With the Fool and the Three of Swords in reverse, you're stepping away from the stress of the past. Some of you guys may have been going through a rough patch for real. Financial rough patch, career rough patch, whatever that looks like for you in the career money sector. But things are going to start looking better. I'm also getting something about saving or investing. So some of you guys may find yourself just being a little bit more cautious of how you spend your money, saving more, and that's going to benefit you. So if you don't know this, saving, living below your means, doing the things that we know we need to do that some of us don't want to do. But if you want to reach those goals, especially if you want to reach them faster, I can see a lot of you guys trying to really cut a lot of corners here to obtain those goals. But yeah, you're doing exactly what you need to do to focus on you, your career, your money to avoid any future disasters in the near future. Yeah, there it is again. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. You know, you don't trust in yourself or you don't believe in yourself that this is going to lead to a better place, but it's going to get there. And this goes back to that first reading. It takes time. Everything's not going to hit, but you're going to see better days. I'm not saying, okay, tomorrow you're going to hit the lottery. Tomorrow, you're going to have it all. No, that's not what this reading's saying. This reading is just saying things are going to get better because of the different types of sacrifices, moves, investments you're making. You're learning. Page of Swords. You're learning how to go about things more strategically and analytically with your money. That's going to benefit you. And because this reading is going to be viewed by thousands of people, it can look like, again, budgeting, cutting back. Some of you guys may get another job, um, but you're just doing very well, better than you've been doing before. Yeah. I can also see a lot of you guys, again, not spending so much or giving your money to so many people. Like, again, it's the way you're moving your money. You're not doing that as much. And it's going to lead to a lot more calmer waters in your life, at least within the next few weeks to the next few months. All right. So that is your reading. Did y'all enjoy it? All right. So, as a fun free bonus, I'll answer a couple of questions from Soul Tribe members. So, if I have any members on the channel, if you have a quick question, I can answer it real quick. A tarot reading question, members, got to be a member of the channel. Lady Lori says, yes, definitely budgeting. So if you're a member and you have a quick question, my Soul Tribe folks, drop it into the chat real quick and I'll be glad to answer it. While my members are doing that, again, thank you guys so much. If this is the end of the road for you, save this video. I will go back and timestamp everything that we just did tonight. We got everything. We talked about general messages from spirit, the person on your mind, your ex, who's coming towards you, the new person, what you don't, what do people secretly think about you, your kids, major life change, your pets, and money and career. So we talked about a lot tonight. So you definitely don't want to miss any of those topics. It was good. It was good. So if you missed it, save the video, come back, watch it. I also have a couple of TED Talks in there. And I hope you guys, if you guys you did get a chance to hang out with us tonight, like my girl Kim. I know she's been on this live, the whole live. Thank you, Kim, for supporting me and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it, girl. Thank you. Be sure before you go, Kim, as well as everyone else, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I saw a couple of newbies, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. God bless. Take care of yourself, collective, always. Namaste.